You interact with persons based on what you've gone through, based on what you're floating. Floating, what do you mean? And I hope you can see this. I hope this mirrors the iceberg effect. When I talk to my clients and patients, I introduce them to the iceberg analogy or the iceberg effect. You see, my grandmother used to use the term honey. That's just the tip of the iceberg, meaning what you see is not based on what's actually happening. For instance, you see the top? That's the tip of the iceberg. All those things that you show people. You can show them that you're standoffish, dishonest, you're having sleep disturbances, you're mean, ornery, irritable, injured, you have crying spells, you're overeating, undereating, you isolate yourself. That is the tip of the iceberg. You know the story of the Titanic. What they saw, what that captain saw, is not what sank that ship. What sank the ship is what was underneath. You see underneath? Below there? This is what people float. Things like morals, mental illness, their beliefs, fears, hurt, myths, anger, they're injured, disappointments, sexual trauma, physical trauma. The way that you interact with people is based on what you're floating. I had a young lady do this exercise, and I encourage you to do it too with someone you know. If you're a manager, do it with your subordinates. Have them draw this iceberg. I drew it myself. I'm not an artist, but I got the job done. Have them do this. And at the bottom, I want them to tell you what they see. Who do you see me to be? And when this young lady finished with the exercise, she said, they told me I was standoffish. Some said I was nice. Others said I was quiet. Another one said that I was suspicious. And the list went on. And she says, I had no idea that they saw me like that. And so then when she came back in, I said, okay, then tell me what it is that you're floating. And we figured it out, what she was floating. You treat people based on what you've been through and have not healed from. That is how you interact with others, and that's what's happening. If people consider you standoffish, mean, ornery, can't be trusted, a gossiper, when you're not good to yourself, chances are you've not been validated. Chances are you've been told that you're not worth this or that. Chances are that you bought into what someone else said about you negatively as a child, and you still walk around with those beliefs. Think about it. So try it. Do the iceberg analogy. Have your group, have your partner. You and your partner could do it together. How do you see me? You're going to be in for an eye-opening experience. Try it. Trauma.